Welcome to the Joshua Jordan Experience. Listen to gather mystical insights for an extraordinary life. Hello, my beloved friends. Welcome once again to the Joshua Jordan Experience. I know lately you've been getting a little more Jordan and less Joshua, so I think in a future video I'll just start out letting Joshua talk to you, and maybe I'll talk after him. That'd be a nice switch, yes? So recently I read a post that someone wrote that they attributed to the Buddha. Now, Buddha means awakened one. The Buddha means Siddhartha Gautama, the awakened one, at the center of all Buddhist teaching is Siddhartha Gautama Buddha, the Buddha. So anyone can be Buddha. That means anyone can be awakened. Yes, we can all be Buddha. And it's said that Bodhisattva shows up just in time to give you that little bit of insight, awareness, awakening that one needs to become Buddha. Now, this is attributed to the Buddha, and it's a story I will read to you because I haven't put it to memory and I want to share it the way the person wrote it. So it says, once a poor man came to see the Buddha. He asked, "Why am I poor?" The Buddha answered, "You are poor because you don't practice generosity. You don't practice charity." "But how can I practice charity if I don't have anything to give?" he asked. The Buddha replied, "You have 5 treasures that you can share with others. First, you have your face. You can share your smiles with others. It's free and has an amazing and lasting impact on others. Second, you have your eyes. You can look at others with your eyes full of love and caring. Genuinely, you can impact millions. Make them feel so good. Third, you have your mouth, and with your mouth you can say nice things to others. Talk about goodness. Make them feel valued. Spread joy and positivity. Then you have a heart, and with your loving heart, you can wish happiness to others. You can make others feel that touch of joy, that little bit of love in their lives. The last treasure you possess is your body. With your body, you can do many things for others. Help people in need. Help is not money. A small, caring gesture can light up their lives. True wealth is that which no one can take away from you. It increases as you give it away. I found that to be a very interesting take on the Buddha's teachings around our gifts that are charitable for others. The story concluded, the person wrote, "Money is not the only means by which you can do charity. Give love, a smile, talk positively. All of these things may bring joy and happiness in a person's life." Then they concluded with, "Share your treasure and double your pleasure." I found that to be a very fitting conclusion. So I'd like to just go back and review a little bit about your face, right? It is my observation that how a person is feeling generally shows up in facial expression. And some people are unaware of their facial expression. I'll tell you a story, actually. When I was in my late teens, I think I was nearly 18, and I was visiting with some friends who were far away. So I was staying at their house, and one of the young women in the house observed that you are unhappy, often asking me, "Are you okay?" or "What's wrong?" And I thought, why is she asking me this? I'm fine. I don't understand. Well, she told me, "You are frowning. You are usually frowning. You frown a lot." And I thought, oh my goodness, this is how I look. This is my face. Oh my gosh, I'm making this frowny face. Well, the truth is, my unhappiness internally was coming out on my face, and I was frowning because inside I was very unhappy and did not like myself one little bit. So it shows on your face. And those of you with deep spiritual connection, your inner light shows on your face, and people will naturally be drawn to you. You're the ones that just draw people in. It's so easy for them to feel comfortable with you because you glow. Your face glows, your inside out is showing. Yeah. So what is bubbling up? The feelings from the inside are showing on your face. And let's talk about using that smile we have. You know, I make an intention that when I go out to the grocery store or to the office supplies, wherever I happen to be going out and I will be meeting up with people, make it my intention to look them in the eyes and smile. Or, just be smiling and try to catch their eyes, to look them in the eyes. And as I've said before, some people don't ever look at me, no matter how much I may smile and look at them. They just don't make eye contact, and that's okay. So I send them love and wish them well. I had a friend who told me that she makes a commitment before going out the door that she's going to find a way to make somebody's day, to make their day special. And we can do that. We have the power to do that. And I thought, wow, that's gorgeous. And I should add that to my intention to look people in the eyes with love and to smile at them gently or broadly, depending on if they're smiling too. It affects us. It's easy to smile at someone who is smiling. It's a challenge to smile at someone who is frowning. So I encourage you to just do your best. Figure out as you go out into public where you're going to be connecting with people. And some of you actually go to work every day. You can set an intention to look people in the eyes and smile. It really does make a difference. It actually can change a work environment, the energy in the work environment. So then let's talk about that mouth we have. The mouth we have. Oh, yes. I've got a heck of a mouth on me. And there are times when I use it inappropriately and I speak toxins and poison. And I know that I need to clear that out of the air as soon as I get it out of me. And it does need out of me. I want to, when I feel how I feel when I'm feeling it, and I express it verbally and physically, and I feel the release of it, and I let it go. And then I want to clear the air, and I say, let all that energy fly to the dark side of the moon or someplace where it won't encounter other beings. Just let it go into deep space and free myself from that energy in my environment. And yet, I know I created it. I take responsibility for it. I take full responsibility for my reactions. There are times when I do react very strongly, very powerfully, because I feel intense feelings. I am a open empath, and things can be very intense for me at times. And I do practice shielding. There are times when I feel like it's not safe to have my heart exposed, and so I shield, and whatever might come in at that time bounces off of me. However, I always keep my crown chakra, my channel to all that is open, fully open, and as clear as it possibly can be. And so I sometimes am impacted by the intensity of other people's emotions and I feel them, right? And so I have to get it out of me. I have to let it flow. And I've become better at learning how to do that process. I mean, by golly, I ought to learn. I'm in my late 60s now, and I need to know how to manage my empathic abilities. So when we use our mouth to speak to others, we want to make sure that we're talking about what's constructive, what we're improving, how we are making life easier for ourselves and others. We want to talk about things that encourage others to carry on and give them hope, lift them up to the best of our ability. And that is a commitment I have also made to myself, is that to the best of my ability, when I am speaking to others, I'm speaking from my heart. And my heart is always full of love. Always. And Buddha talked about us having our heart, right? We have our heart. And with this open heart, we can send love to people, even when they are not in our environment, or even when I'm in the store and somebody won't make eye contact or look at me. I just smile and I can send them love and ease. Often doing the metta meditation, I have recorded instructions for metta meditation. So please do feel free to look back at that video if you want full instruction on metta, which means loving kindness. The loving kindness meditation is in our catalog, and I hope you look it up if you're interested. It's a very easy thing to do, and you don't have to be in a meditative or altered state to do it. And it ends with sending love, peace, health, good wishes, the very best wishes you have for all beings, all people, and beyond. So I thought it was interesting that the Buddha, broke this down into our five treasures that we have that we can use to be charitable, to be giving. In fact, as he said, this is a treasure that grows when you give it away. And the more you give, the more you will receive. And be open to receiving because you, as much as anyone, deserve your own love and respect. Treat yourself with love and respect. So that concludes what I wanted to talk about in this video. So I will mm, bring Joshua in closer and let him speak to you now. Hello, beloved one. It is my honor and my joy to talk to you once again, using Jordan's mouth to speak my thoughts to you. I want to remind you that your source, that which created you, the source of all that is an inexhaustible consciousness that you can draw upon at any time and fully fill your desires and your needs to their utmost so that they actually begin to overflow. That is what you want to do. You want your vessel to overflow with the ever present love and kindness that comes from your very source. Yes, that which created us does love us into reality, love us into existence. You see, it is that desire, that creative energy within all that is that has created all that is. By calling this source, this creator, all that is, sometimes my speech pattern seems redundant. And yet, what I'm trying to tell you is that you are, when your crown chakra fully open, you are always inseparable from the source that created you. And that source is a inexhaustible consciousness that can provide you with all that you desire. And as you overflow with this energy into your environment, it does affect the mass reality, the mass consciousness. The energy around you affects the people in the store, even the ones that are way back there that don't know you're in the store. Your energy becomes a part of that collective within the store. So you see, you are always energetically affecting all that is at all times. Now, what I have taught to Jordan, and he has learned to do it most gracefully, is that rather than being a cup or a bucket, a vessel of some sort that you fill to overflow, remove the vessel, remove the barriers of all, and just allow the source of all that is to flow into and through at all times, into and through. There's no holding, there's no vessel in which to capture. Flows into and through. And as it moves through you, fills you completely, totally. So you are full to overflowing, and yet your vessel is not limited by any image of capture, of holding. However, there are times when your energy, your personal energy as a human consciousness, is low and needs refilling. Learn to draw upon your source. Learn to draw upon that creator. It is always available to you, always, as I am. I am always available to you. Call upon me at any time. Let me know your needs, and to the best of my ability, I will guide you. I will not fix you. You are not mine to fix. In fact, you're not broken, and you don't even need to fix yourself. But you have natural peaks and valleys in your energy flow. That is natural. So please don't feel like you have to be at peak performance at all times. That will exhaust you and you will actually lose energy. What you need to do is ebb and flow as the ocean does. You come in and you flow out, just like every wave upon the shore, moving in and out with grace and ease. For a wave landing on the shore and being absorbed into the sand cannot be separate from the ocean. It is still ocean, even in a drop that lands upon your nose. That is ocean. It is all a part of the one, and so are you. Absolutely, completely, totally inseparable from the Creator. So know that you are never alone. You are never on your own. Even though feeling like a human being separated in this physical vessel, you feel sometimes as if you are alone. But I want to remind you, you have an energetic body that is not limited to your skin. It goes out beyond you. You have a psychic body that is beyond that and expands further out into the consciousness of all that is. Even though physically you appear to be singular and separate, you are not and cannot be separated ever. Well, I think I've repeated that enough times today. Thank you so much for your kind attention. I do love you, and it has been a while since I've reminded you in my own way. Let the light grow. Let love show. And may your life be fun. Always, always be true to you. I am here for you. Please call upon me. And I bid you good day. Thank you for listening. We hope you heard something to ponder and gained inspiration for your journey. Please join us again next time. Joshua says, let the light grow, let love show, and let your life be fun.